Panic at home for pro boxing fans in a very loud Oakwell Stadium where we've just saw Callum Simpson crowned the new British super middleweight champion. Adam Smith, right man, get the decision for you there?
Absolutely, yes, and what an atmosphere first and foremost. We've been to plenty of outdoor stadium shows over the years, but the bank of noise here, 7,000 they say, sounded more like 35,000. Absolutely brilliant support for Callum Simpson. Tough fight. Zak Chelli's always awkward, always makes it tricky. He had his moments. I thought Callum early on was great. I thought the power made a bit of difference. He was using the uppercut, getting that jab going. Just got a little bit scrappy and tough in the middle rounds. Yeah, it was wide on the cards. I had it by 4 or 5. I mean, the right guy won. And Callum is... I think he's going to be a star of the future. He'll learn a lot from tonight. It was never going to be pretty against Zak Chelli, but it was effective. He kept his cool. I like the way he was patient over 12 rounds. Lots to take away for Callum Simpson, but Zak Chelli was, as always, very, very tough, competitive, and gave a good 12-round fight.
It was a big step up coming in for Callum, jumping up to Zak Chelli, who's very established at this level. In terms of what next, would you like to see Callum just consolidate the British title, maybe try and win the Laurel Lonsdale belt outright?
Absolutely, I think he should, keep it at this sort of level for a bit. I've always thought he had real star quality, Callum Simpson, that maybe he could go onto European World Honours. I think he's a light heavyweight eventually. I don't know when that will be, but he's a big, big super middleweight. So maybe him and Whittaker down the line. There's lots of good fights. Kyle Davis, who we look after at Summit, was his main sparring partner. Kyle's 7-0. He's a good fighter in that division too. You've got Dan Aziz, Joshua Buatsi, loads of light heavyweights. Sort of super middle light heavy who can fight at both. And I think Callum will go up. But at the moment, yeah, if you can make the weight comfortably the next 6 to 12 months, I'd like to see him make a couple of defences. And I think he will. And I think he'll go on from here.
Adam, it's a bit chilly, so I won't ask you to take me through the full undercard, but Stephen McKenna, Joe Laws, wow.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't think I've seen a first round like that in some time. It took me back to Paul Samuels against Wayne Alexander in Wales many years ago when they knocked each other down at the same time. It was wild, it was woolly, and somehow Joe Laws stayed in it. I gave him a massive hug backstage afterwards. What a courageous man, but he was just shipping too many, and the right decision from the corner.
Last thing I want to get your thoughts on. Talk about Tyson Fury, as we always seem to. His news has come out a couple of weeks ago, or last week, that he's going to keep with the same training team that he had for the first fight with Alexander Usyk. A few eyebrows raised, obviously we all saw what went on in the corner. What do you make of that decision?
I think Sugar Hill and Andy Lee are terrific. I think they're both great. Maybe there was a little bit too much noise. Maybe they didn't quite get it right in the corner in those last few rounds. But they'll have gone back. Tyson's got to go back to the drawing board and work out what went wrong. And so have they a little bit. So the team does. I think they're a great team. Tyson Fury's a phenomenal fighter. So was Andy Lee. Sugar Hill's a brilliant trainer. There's great wisdom in that corner, and I think they need all three heads to knock together to work out the way of beating Alexander Usyk, because it's going to be mightily tough second time round.
Quick last one, actually, Adam. We're going to get you to put your neck on the line here, because this is going to go out tomorrow morning. Terence Crawford, Israel Madrimov, what's your prediction?
Yeah, Terence Crawford for me. Apart from Alexander Usyk, he's pound for pound best. I think he'll become a 4-weight world champion tonight, and I think he'll do it within the distance. By late stoppage, Crawford for me.
Adam, always good to speak to you. I'll let you go. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers, Adam. Thanks, mate. Good home, see you.